Hey everybody, welcome back. Now I'm sure most of you are familiar with an MRE that looks like this, but I bet you not many of you have heard of the cold weather or MCW, meal cold weather, MREs. And we're going to tear into this and cook it up when we come back. Alright, as I said in the intro, I'm sure most of you know about the regular MREs. They're everywhere. You've seen them before. These are a little different. These are the MCWs, meal cold weather. The MCW is intended for cold weather feeding. It will not freeze, and it gives you a lot of extra drink mixes inside of it to counter dehydration during cold weather activities. It can be issued 3 a day for a complete meal ration. So there are 12 different menus, and believe it or not, here's the interesting thing on this. You'll notice under here, the Warnick Corporate Company. They're the same people that make Mountain House. So essentially, you know right here, this thing's going to be a freeze-dried meal. It's the exact same stuff, exact same people that make it. So we're going to open this up and take a look inside. The shelf life on these, they say, is 3 years at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's face it, some of us have had Mountain House stuff for 10 years and eaten it, and it's been fine. So generally, freeze-dried stuff is pretty decent. All right, there's your bag. Let's start out with what's the first thing here. Instant oatmeal, strawberries, and cream. So we're going to have to try that one out. Next up, and they weren't kidding about having a lot of beverages in here. Lemon lime, no fruit juice. That's an odd one. Lemon and lime, but no fruit. Cocoa beverage powder, your hot chocolate, basically. I see I'm going to have to be boiling a lot of water for this one. Fig bar. I'm guessing a really big Fig Newton. That's what it kind of feels like, if you've ever seen Fig Newtons before. And of course, your spoon. And let's get the rest of this out of here. Your accessory packet. This looks to be fairly new, too, because that's in pretty good shape. But I'm kind of bummed. No more little bottles of Tabasco. It's just the big one. The big plastic package. So you got your tea in there. I think you have some instant coffee. I'm not sure. Let's open it up and take a look. All right. Coffee instant. Creamer. Towelette. Matches. Gum. Sugar, Tabasco, and toilet paper, paper towel, whatever you want to call it. That's your accessory packet. Nut raisin mix. Doesn't need to be rehydrated, that's for sure. Nice and easy. And here's the entree. And here's the funny part. Remember what I told you about Mountain House? What does that say on it? So this is the scrambled eggs with bacon. I got a couple of these. The only reason I'm doing this one now is because, well, I'm filming this. It's morning, early in the morning. And, well, heck, this is going to be my breakfast. So I'm going to boil up some water, and we're going to heat all this stuff up. We got the water boiling over here. I'm just using one of those little Sterno stoves with my Foster's beer can alcohol burner. We're going to try out some of the stuff that doesn't require any heat. The nut raisin mix. And dump some out in my hand here. There's some little, looks like Reese's Pieces. You get the idea. Tastes perfectly good to me. Not bad. No, those are chocolate M&Ms actually. Anyway, put that back in there because I'll probably munch on that later. Whoop. Get up there. All right. Enough of that. Let's try out the fig bar. Okay. I just finished chewing these nuts. That'd be awesome. There we go. I don't want to tear the whole thing out. Yeah, it looks like a big Fig Newton. Yep. Tastes just like it. A fig apple bar. A little bit of a hint of apple in there. And we got, let's see what's left here. That doesn't need anything, so we're going to try this out. Okay. I'm going to put this in a measuring cup over here, and we're going to try it out. All right, so dump it in here. Wow, that looks like it's going to be very limey. There are instructions on here, so I'm just going to say, oh no, there are. Okay, 12 ounces of water. So I probably put too small of a cup for this, but we're going to try 8 ounces. You'll get the idea. And our water is boiling, so soon we'll try out everything else in here. Let's cut that open. This will probably be incredibly strong because it's not in the right size. That's okay, at least you get a taste of it. I'm sure it would be just as green because I've seen other people do reviews on these and they were bright green. Yeah, real sugary, but actually really good. I'm going to move this over here. So that's boiling. First thing we got to do is put a cup of that, and I think I'm going to use some paper towels because that got awfully hot while I was boiling water. All right. Say use 8 ounces or 1 cup in here. So I'm going to put 1 cup of water in there. Put this over here. And let it sit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the rest of these. I'm going to put everything in its place. I'm going to get it all ready. I'm going to try them out one by one. I'm going to cut off the camera and I'll be right back. All right. Everything is rehydrating away. I guess that's how you'd say it. We're going to take a look at the hot cocoa. Let's see. It's pretty darn good. They say to use 6 ounces of water for this. When I put the hot cocoa mix in, it was like practically to 4 ounces. So I already knew this was going to be the kind of hot cocoa I liked, with very little water and a lot of cocoa. But it's actually really good. So let's move on to the next. Let me wipe off my spoon here. And this is the instant oatmeal. Strawberries and cream. And I'm going to give you a look at what it looks like. It looks really good. So let's try a little. Yeah, that is good. I think it could probably use a tiny bit of sugar. It's a little lacking in sugar, but not bad. Not bad at all. It's actually pretty good. Okay, let's move on to the entree. The entree that will be my breakfast this morning. All right. We got scrambled eggs with bacon. Now, I looked as hard as I could in here, and I couldn't find a desiccant pack. When I first opened it up, I looked inside of it, and while we were off camera, I looked inside of it again. Couldn't find a desiccant pack. So I'm beginning to think they don't have packs in these. But I'm going to give you a look here, if I can get some bacon on the... Yeah, there we go. So there you go. It's a little watery, and it has been sitting there for the right amount of time. But it's really good. Even the eggs have a bacony taste to them. So if you were sitting out in the cold, this would definitely fill you up. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the whole deal. That is the MCW, the Meal Cold Weather, MRE. This was menu number 11, which was the breakfast. There are, I believe, 12 other menus. And each of these rations weighs about a pound compared to the 1.5 pounds of an average MRE. so they're a little bit lighter, I'm sorry, for carry. So they might make a good thing for your bug out bags or your get home pack or whatever. A little bit lighter. Heck, you could even just take this out, you know, and you've got yourself a Mountain House meal. And you can distribute the other stuff as you see fit. I believe I purchased these for $7. You can probably find them same price range. The Crossroads of the West Gun Show in Las Vegas, there is usually a seller there. She's an older lady. I think she has her daughter helping her now, and she sells all sorts of military surplus stuff. And that's usually who I buy them from. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.